Alright, so hopefully I'm in frame. Basically, there was a discussion between me and Birdman on Bushcraft USA about what would be better, a sub 20 ounce hatchet or a saw and knife for processing down some firewood. I'm not sure that really matters, but this is more just for fun. And before I get started, I want to go through some different options. So this is your standard 1 1/4 pound head, 14-inch scout handle. So 20 ounce head basically, versus 12 ounces with a sheath. The sheath basically doesn't weigh much at all, so it comes out 12 ounces either way, with or without the sheath on my scale. That's a Vaughan Sub-Zero Sportsman's hatchet, heavily modified. Go through the modifications in a bit. Grand Forest Brook small forest axe, and then it's another hatchet, longer handle, very similar to the Grand Forest. And you step up to the boy's axe. And what's funny about each one of these is you'll have some people who say, that's the smallest axe that's useful. That's the smallest axe that's useful. Most people think this is useless because it's too long of a handle for too light of a head. Some people think that's the smallest axe that's useful. And you have some folks who believe full-size axe is the only axe that's useful. I beg to differ. They're each useful in their own way. Personally, I don't generally use anything bigger than a boy's axe, but I live in the suburbs. So I'm going to get the rest of these out of the way, and we'll get to working with this one. So this is my Vaughan, and I'll talk about the goal before we start. So basically, what I have here is 2x4, standard pine 2x4, 3 sections, 1 foot length each, and we're going to buck it twice, and then we're going to split it down. So we're going to do 2 splits, 5 splits, and 11 splits in each of the 3 sections, and giving us 3 piles of different length. And then I have here just a log to use for a chopping block, because let's be honest, when you're out in the bush, you don't have a nice flat chopping block available, typically speaking. This here, and then I'm going to use my phone for a timer because I'll use my phone for everything. So start the clock. Okay, 3 sections. Split once, split twice, split once, call it twice. Call it 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. Once. Twice. Four times. 5 times. 6 times. 7 times. 8. 9. 10. 11. Alright, so just deposit 337 to complete that with mini hatchet. Too small to do any real work. Granted, this is pine. You know, so I know some of you are going to be like, oh, it's pine. Yeah, that's softwood. What about hardwood? Figured I'd make a fool of myself if I couldn't manage with the pine. See about splitting my log. But in this case, only fair, you know, using a knife to split wood, you're going to use a baton. Huh, how about that? It'll split wood. So, little tiny 12-ounce hatchet, worthless? I don't know, you decide.